Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. My name's Amy. I'm an ordained minister, and we're in Bible study. We are in the NIV, and we will be through the rest of 2025. We are in this video, we are in Exodus. We are in chapter 33, and it's verses 1 through 23, and we're going to do all of them. So let's jump in. We're following the beginning of this chapter is a conclusion of this conversation between Moses and God after the golden calf incident when, the high priest Aaron made an idol because people asked him to. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Leave this place, you and the people you brought up out of Egypt, and go up to the land I promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, saying, I will give it to your descendants. I will send an angel before you, drive out the Canaanites, Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. Go up to the land flowing with milk and honey," which all those people now have all been married into the other people, like Esau's kids and those types of things. "But I will not go with you because you are stiff-necked people and I might destroy you on the way." Like, I cannot go on this road trip with you, children, because I might just come into that back seat and throttle you. When the people heard these distressing words, they began to mourn, and no one put on any ornaments. For the Lord had said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites, you are stiff-necked people. If I would go with you even for a moment, I might destroy you. Now take off your ornaments, and I will decide what to do with you." So the Israelites stripped off their ornaments at Mount Horeb. So they took off their party clothes and stuff. The tent of meeting. Now Moses used to take a tent and pitch it outside the camp some distance away, calling it the tent of meeting. Anyone requiring of the Lord would go to the tent of meeting outside the camp. And whenever Moses went out to the tent, all the people rose and stood at the entrance to their tents, watching Moses until he entered the tent. As Moses went into the tent, the pillar of a cloud would come down and stay at the entrance, while the Lord spoke with Moses. Whenever the people saw the pillar of cloud standing at the entrance of the tent, they all stood and worshipped, each at the entrance of his tent. Okay, the Lord would speak to Moses face to face as a man speaks with his friends. Then Moses would return to the camp, but his young aide Joshua, the son of Nun, did not leave the tent. So Joshua stayed in the tent to guard it, and God, because he didn't want to meet with them, would come hang out with Moses at his crash pad that was outside of town, so you wouldn't have to deal with those lamos over there. And meanwhile, those people started worshiping the cloud because they recognized that as God. Moses and the glory of the Lord. Moses said to the Lord, "You have been telling me, lead these people, but you have not let me know who you will send with me. You have said, I know you by name, and you have found favor with me. If you are pleased with me, teach me your ways so that I may know you and continue to find favor with you. Remember that this nation is your people." The Lord replied, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." Then Moses said to him, "If your presence does not go with us, do not send us up from here. How will anyone know that you are pleased with me and with your people unless you go with us? What else will distinguish me and your people from all other people on the face of the earth?" And the Lord said to Moses, "I will do the very thing you have asked, because I am pleased with you and I know you by name." Well, because I chose you and you listened, so we'll do it. Then Moses said, "Now show me your glory." And the Lord said, "I will cause all my goodness to pass in front of you, and I will proclaim my name, the Lord, in your presence. I will have mercy on whom I I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I have compassion. But he said, you cannot see my face, for no one may see me and live. Oh yeah, that's that would be a lot of like electrical current, and it would be like our heads would just whoosh, in my opinion. I've got no Christian documentation on that. Then the Lord said, there is a place near me where you may stand on a rock. When my glory passes by, I will put you in the cleft. I will put you in a cleft in the rock and cover you with my hand until I pass by. Then I will remove my hand, and you will see my back, but my face must not be seen. Oh, so he's like, all right, we can manage this, because I'll just put you over here, and I'll cover your eyes, and then so you won't, and then you can see the back of me. It's okay. I mean, to even be able to see the back of God, what a wonderful thing that would be, right? Until next video, friends.